So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. Has soared. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So straight into the action. Now it's Havertz. And it's Wirtz. He'll try from distance! Just couldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Jim, and it's been given away. Pavlovic played back into the centre.
Both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pavlovic. And it's Musiala. That's destined for the flank. Sane. Now it's Havertz. Real quality, not easy by any means.
Musiala probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball. Kimmich. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That's Wirtz. And it's Musiala. Now it's Havertz. Oh, good spread. Now it's Havertz. He's going for goal!
Had a wonderful view of it. Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Ivory Coast are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can...
Just about within shooting range. And it's played forward. And the score is 1-0. Pavlovic. Nemecha. And it's Musiala. Shot could be on. Pavlovic was in no mood for any of that. Havertz. Has a look and plays it forward. Wirtz. Now it's Havertz. Wirtz. Havertz. He's having a hit. He's done very well to get to that.
Havertz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very...
And he's gone looking for safety. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very Welcome one and all, we have perfect... I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case, so I'm inclined towards...
Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Wirtz. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Musiala. Havertz. And there's the shot! And he's lifted it over.
Havertz, no control. It carried hardly any danger.
Kimmich. And the Mecha. And it's Musiala. He's having a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Now it's Havertz. Spread it left. No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Made it look a bit predictable.
Tar. And it's Musiala. Nemecha. Now Schlotterbeck. Baumann. And it's Tar. Kimmich. To Musiala. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he's having a go! And here's Havertz.
Oh, good. A tactic that may need reconsideration.
No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there.
Well, it has been just one side doing
First.
Wirtz. This looks promising. Havertz! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
To Musiala. Now it's Havertz. And it's Pavlovic. And the Mecha over to the right flank. Now it's Musiala. Shot could be off.
Felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority.
No, that's been into...
It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Sané. And
They've got a healthy number from this corner.
Ivory Coast have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Havertz. Spread to the right. And here's Musiala. Havertz. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Strong running down that left flank. He's found a way through. So much. Musiala receives it in a... He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Played out towards the right wing. Plays the return pass. Nemecha spots it and intercepts. Wirtz. And he was quick to react. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's picked his way through. Played up towards the front line. Well, the defending strong and determined. And it's Musiala. Sané. And here's Havertz. That's going wide left. Tar. Now Schlotterbeck. Pavlovic. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Musiala. Good effort from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Havertz. Havertz. And it's Musiala. Nicely spread. And here's Sané. Played out to the left flank. Pavlovic. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's a great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. Caught offside that time. Steaming on goalwards. He's in plenty of space here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well cleared. Wirtz. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Sané. Sané. He's gone for goal! It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. For Musiala. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich goes for goal! It's loose and there's a race. Pavlovic. Kimmich. Half-time getting close now. He's having a pop! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Germany really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Looking to play. And it's Musiala. And Mecha. And it's Sané. Now it's Havertz. That has been slung wide. Now it's Musiala. This might... And the finish! That's what he had in mind.
Havertz clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
That's a good ball, good take. Sané. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish.
Asking for too much. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Havertz. That's going wide left. And it's Musiala. Wirtz. Nemecha. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Germany have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Stood up well to him there. Here's Sané. Well, that has not gone well. Is it in here? Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engage.
Musiala. Havertz. And it's Moose. Tries one from range! And that is wild.
Quick to apologise if you lean backwards.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Musiala. Played out to the left flank. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Havertz. Musiala. Now it's Havertz. Opts for safety. And it's Kimmich. And it's Musiala. Nmecha. Now it's Kimmich. Driving through the middle. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Pinches it off him. Sané. Sané. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Havertz. Now it's Sané. Now it's Kimmich. And here's Sané. And Nmecha.
Yeah, better communication and now.
And it's... And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt.
That's destined for the flank. Played back into the centre.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an...
Takes the shot!
...of that, Peter.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pavlovic. Passing. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a...
First goal.
Look, you can't deny that...
Musiala. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away.
What's here? And no, just off target. That's a good foray he's making. It's a pretty loose pass. Pressure just hounded him off it. Pavlovic. And it's Musiala. Sané. Tar. And Pavlovic. And it's Wirtz.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Wirtz. Musiala. And it's Wirtz. And Sané. And here's Havertz. Now this could be a chance. He's having a hit! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Knocks it out wide. Now it's Havertz. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Havertz. Takes a shot. Racing over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
That's good running with the ball. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. And here's Musiala. Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth the try.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's got away. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Havertz.
Germany seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's good play. And it's Pavlovic. Nemecha. Musiala. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, what has happened here? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's gone for a throw-in. He went crashing in.
Be commended for your defensive route by now.
He'll try from distance. Not what he had in mind.
Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
A heap. Cuts it out. Pavlovic. Musiala.
It'll be a great show.
Hits off target and by... Now it's Havertz. Tries from a long way out. And that is wildly off target. Ah, now some movement on the...
Favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Pavlovic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Trying their luck again.
Germany.
Target.
All into question then, but there's absolutely...
Kimmich.
Jaded, and as a result of that...
And
we're talking about creating a problem. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50...
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's gone back to the keeper. And here's Sané.
Musiala is offering a wry smile there.
Deftly away. Throw it. And that caused a fair bit of alarm. But that... It was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort and... has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. It's a capacity crowd here, premium content,
and sizing each other.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Spring header! Well, that is clearly not... Now it's Musiala. Now it's Musiala. Havertz aimed to be at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
Well, both